currently we've got decompose. So we start breaking people down. It's a little bit of a grim skill, this, really, when you consider it. It tears the flesh from enemies, dealing 25 damage per second and forming usable corpses with the flesh every 2.5 seconds. So when you're doing that to a big boy who has much flesh, you're making many, many smaller versions. Well, you know, not dead versions of him out of the flesh. You can. It's like his skin and muscle and fat are wax, and you're melting it off, and you're just scooping up the little balls of wax with your bony necromancer hand, and you're just molding them into tiny people, and then putting them back on the ground again, ready for you to resurrect them into things that probably don't look at all like what they came from. Honestly, how we're able to make human skeletons armed with, well, weapons and armor out of wolves? Don't know. We're not asking. We've enhanced that a little bit so that when they die whilst decomposed, I get a bunch more essence. We're also using blight. So we're dropping dots on the ground, which also slow our enemies as well. And further to that, I have increased the amount of damage my core skills do. Druid has been great. Slow start, but it really comes together once you can get companions and pets. So far, I haven't respect at all. We've just been rolling with this, you know, where it came from, and just seeing how this goes. But I may switch things up to a more blood-focused build, but I think I'm going to wait until we get down here to the macabre skills. Corpse and macabre skills control the battle and manipulate the deceased. This is possibly where we're going to start changing things up, and I'll respec a bit, even though that will mean I'm level 8 and have to start paying for it. Well, you know what, maybe I should go ahead and just respec now. It wouldn't hurt. It costs me nothing to do. Because we've got blood, we've got all kinds of shadow skills and the bone skills. We are not a very active participant in fights. Like, everything about our build currently is about minions doing all the fighting, and I just kind of amplify their abilities from afar. Take care, Thanank. Thanks for dropping by, mate. How expensive are respecs then? Because Bilal was saying how it got to like 2.5k at level 20. Honestly, though, I'm making decent money as it is. 2.5k hardly seems like a concern. Okay, well, assuming I don't level up by just handing in quests in the city, then we will go ahead and respec when we get out, just to see what other things can do. Missing pieces. A horse. Are you going somewhere?
I'm off to the dry steps in search
I love his voice.
from your vision. I must know what part he plays in all this. But first, I need you to retrieve something of mine while I finish my negotiations. A merchant in the center of the city has it. Just tell him I sent you.
Okay. What would the village doing in those ruins?
Sacrificing. Summoning demons. Honing all the wonderful gifts that Lilith gave them.
Tell me of Inarius.
The cathedral loves to go on about him. His imprisonment in hell, his valiant escape, his glorious return here, the world he created. But they never mention how being tortured in hell for a few millennia turned you into an arse.
Well, I would have imagined it would have done a lot worse than that, but sure.
There was a prophecy, yes. It foretold the rise of the primevals, the return of Lilith and Inarius, the doom of our world. Inarius adopted the prophecy for his own selfish purposes, put it in the Cathedral of Light's gospel, and made it seem like he would be the hero to save us.
Huh?
Cracked hooves, sway back, cloudy eyes. This poor thing is practically crowbait.
With what you're paying, You're lucky she has 4 legs.
I shouldn't laugh at that. It's a bit grim, but that definitely did give me a chortle. Okay, I want to go up there, explore that little area, see about this quest. We are, of course, doing every single quest we can as we go. Go in there. Side quests come first. RPG tradition. Ooh, people in stocks. What happened to your eyes?
Say it, a damned snake. She keeps them on a chain around her neck. Damn her. Damn her. And I hope she burns for what I've had to watch.
Okay. Someone's keeping your eyes around... Are you talking metaphorically about the things you imagine your eyes have seen whilst around her neck, or is this a little bit more magical than I would have imagined?
It was only an apple I stole. The father wouldn't want me to go hungry, would he?
Okay. Oh, actually, Italics, you might have an answer to this question, mate. When it comes to interactables, not loot, but item, like, posters and stuff that I can read, is there a button for highlighting those? Because right now I'm having to just wander my mouse around the screen constantly.
How many swings will it take before you hit the damn things?
Got over here. Go for the blast like that. People of Gyovashad, the light is in need of defenders. Those who join the Knights Penitent will be provided training, food, shelter, and a chance to cleanse your souls of sin. The button to highlight is to play with the controller for button prompts. I see. Okay. Not quite the answer I was hoping for, but a funny one all the same. Okay. World tier statue. Okay, so Nightmare and Torment. I see. This may be changed at any time from the character select screen or from the world tier statue. Unlocked by completing the campaign and Cathedral of Light capstone dungeon in Gyovashad, World Tier 2 Veteran. Recommended for levels 50 to 70. New, sacred items and unique items can drop. Nightmare sigils can drop that unseal nightmare dungeons. Hell tides can appear across Sanctuary. Champion monsters with damage resistance auras can appear. Monsters give 100% increased experience. And then Torment. Locked by completing the Fallen Temple capstone dungeon in Northeastern Dry Steppes, World Tier 3 Nightmare. Level 70 plus. Ancestral items and new unique items can drop. Well, we're not going to be doing that for a while. Priest Zelkin.
For 100 generations, hell itself imprisoned Father Inarius. But they could not break him. He cast off his infernal shackles and returned to us. And now he will guide the faithful along the path of deliverance.
Look, I don't mean to be the one to pee on your parade or anything, but if the last couple of games have taught me anything, is that people don't move from hell to the mortal realm of Sanctuary accidentally, or because they are not part of some enormously convoluted plot to take over the world. I can all but promise you the Inarius didn't escape hell. Someone let him out. Tell me of Gyovashad.
Damn cold, isn't it? But at least we are safe. Beyond these walls, darkness reigns.
How fares the city guard?
The new militia recruits have been training night and day. They deserve a little praise. But I can't let them see me as soft. Mind giving them a cheer for me? Easy coin for you, a boost of confidence for the recruits, and I get to go on being the hard ass. Everybody wins.
I'll handle it.
Cheer. Really, I've got to go over there and cheer. Literally cheer for them. Oh, wow. It's teaching me how to use emotes. Okay. Cheer.
Well done.
That wasn't a cheer. That was an insult. If someone clapped like that for me, oh my lord, rude. I encourage the recruits.
I hope they don't get used to it.
I got renowned for that as well. And some sort of a herb cache contains an assortment of herbs. The people of Sanctuary use herbs as medicine, occult reagents, or simple decor through their daily lives. Much like gems, herbs embody fundamental properties of magic, and this defines their use. Okay. Fair enough. That was glorious. That was literally the most sarcastic cheer ever. Yes, it was, wasn't it? Rather dire. Hello, Osram.
Ah, so the old man's finally decided to buy it back. Knowing him, he didn't mention coin, did he? If he wants his weapon, you will need to pay.
How much? 20. Okay, I was worried there. It's an area item. Bound to Kuvashad. While clearly old, its ornate blade has been kept sharpened and polished as though it would be needed again at any moment.
Wait. The old man sold me this too. Said he didn't need it anymore, but I think he'd want it back all the same. No charge.
Oh, okay. I was somewhat skeptical there. Again, bound to this area. An old amulet of unique design. It shows wear from years of use, perhaps as a badge of office. Cannot be salvaged. It irritates me beyond measure that I've apparently not discovered this waypoint, but I have. I mean, it wasn't a waypoint when I walked past it, but I was there. How to pay for your weapon.
Ah, apologies.
It's fine. It was changed.
You also gave me this amulet. What is it?
The mark of the Haradrim. An ancient order of scholars and mages.
So you are this
who
game's
want to
king.
protect Sanctuary from demons. These days, we are few in number. There is another Haradrim. Donan. His breadth of knowledge about demons is equal only to his hubris.
Sounds like he could help us.
You should seek him out in Skosglen. But don't forget about the cathedral. They'll be expecting you, and they might prove to be useful allies too.
You're not coming with me.
I'm going to the Dry Steppes to find out who that pale man is. Join me when you can, just be careful.
Okay.
Your ties to Lilith, the visions you see. You are the key to finding her and stopping whatever she has planned.
You talking to the horse now, or? Okay, the most
Sometimes
awkward mounting of horse that I've
our
ever seen,
paths
but
in
sure.
life are set to collide. We just don't know it. Whether it is by accident or fate's hand, There is nothing we can do about it. The Wanderer lost in the storm, fed the blood of Lilith, saved by a lone monk. Different lives and incidents drawn together. By what?
Like their armor.
Destiny,
Causality?
or some greater power pulling the strings?
The God Hand?
I did not know.
We'd best hope not, actually.
But at the time, I thought I had the chance to protect humanity from the daughter of hatred. The Wanderer's connection to her gave me hope. Imagine that.
Okay. Got a bunch of new quests, it looks like. Okay. Cold and Iron Faith. The Knife Twists Again. And The Making of Monsters. However, not doing that. Not yet, anyway. Oh, Lights Watch. Sorcerer only. How curious. Barbarian only. Druid only. Lost Archives. Okay, that's very interesting. Okay. Now looking at the map, marks with that contain new purchased items. Purchased armor, weapons, and other character cosmetics are found in the wardrobe. Purchased mounts and mount cosmetics are found in the stable. Purchased emotes are found while editing the action wheel. Okay. Just got a few items, it seems. Prologue. Wandering. Complete the prologue. Hooray! We are done with the tutorial. Or unlock... What? Recently completed. Clear dungeons to unlock aspects. Codex of Power. Interesting. Challenges. Summary. Complete the prologue. Complete the world event with mass... So, what is mastery, anyway? Claim an altar of Lilith. Because it doesn't actually explain that. Also, those class only is only about the reward. You can still do them. I didn't understand that fully. Oh! Thank you so much for that, Bilal. Because, yeah, I would not have realized that. Also, thank you, Xantos, for repeating what Bilal said. Sure. Where will be blessed? Keep steady feet and a true heart. Oh, no, those are fancy bony boots. I greatly approve of these fancy bony boots. Mastery is completing an event with the extra goal as well, like keeping a person alive. Ah. Okay, so that was probably what it was. Tracking events. I don't really need to track them right now. I think instead I would like to head on down here, do a couple of these dungeons. I think that might be very fun indeed. And also get me the waypoint. Alright, let's get our move on. Nice first chat. First chat. Yes, Laughing Bear, thank you very much for the info there. It's a very, very good first time chat, all things considered. Okay, so there's a bunch more people here. There we go. Unlocked a new skeletal warrior type, just after, you know, raising a bunch of skeletal warriors. Oop. Hello. Well, the world certainly got a lot different. Just from stepping outside of that town. Oh, I guess this is the difference with it being prologue. Thank you very much. Indeed, to Alice and Desukun. Diolch yn fawr iawn to both of you. $62 for Alice. What the heck just happened there? Where did you come from? And 34 months for Desukun. Sorry about that. I had to suddenly deal with being snuck up on. Looks like there's an event nearby for a level 8. Maybe we could go and do it. But first... that looks terrifying. But first, I want to have a quick peek up here. This goes into another area. Okay, fine. It goes to another area, so I'm not going there. Alright, okay. I'll go ahead and quaff a potion. We are then going to go to the Book of the Dead. Now. Skirmishers. Sword-wielding skeletal minions that deal 30% increased damage but have 15% reduced life. And defenders. Durable shield bearers with 15% increased life. Every 6 seconds, your skeletal defenders negate the next instance of direct damage they would take. Or, increase the amount of thorns that defender warriors inherit from you from 30% to 40%. Or sacrifice. You gain 15% non-physical resistance, but you can no longer raise skeletal warriors. I actually don't know if I want defenders. I think I prefer my warriors to do damage. How much thorns am I giving out? Yeah, I'm giving 1, so it's just like no point. Okay, well, we're not going to switch... Well, you know what? I will switch them up just so I can see what they look like. I guess we'll go with that. And find a couple of corpses. There will definitely be a few that I can summon things from. Oh, hello. Hi. They definitely don't look bad. They're chunky boys, though. Compared to the others. Power them. Got a couple more heals in. My lord. This is very different from how the prologue was. Guess I shouldn't be too surprised with that, but still. What on earth are you? Ah, it's just freaky and terrifying. I will start to see people. Ah, okay. Alright, well. Let's go ahead and have a quick gander. Now. Corpse and macabre skills control the battle and manipulate the deceased. Oh, we've unlocked all of these now. So, Corpse Explosion. Detonate a corpse, dealing 37 to 46 damage surrounding the enemies. Corpse explosion radius is increased by 15%. Corpse explosion becomes a darkness skill, and instead of exploding, releases a vile miasma dealing 92 shadow damage over 6 seconds. Or Plague Corpse explosion deals increased damage to enemies that are slowed, stunned, or vulnerable. These damage bonuses can stack. Grim Harvest, consuming a corpse, generates 3 essence. Fueled by death, you deal 3 times increased damage for 6 seconds after consuming a corpse. Skeletal Warrior Mastery, increase the damage and life of your Skeletal Warriors by 15%. Bone Prison, unearth a prison of bone with 27 life that surrounds the target area for 6 seconds. If an enemy is trapped by Bone Prison, gain 15 essence plus an additional 5 per enemy trapped. Enemies inside Bone Prison are vulnerable. Fortify for 5% base life for each enemy trapped in Bone Prison. Spike Armor. Ooh, that's not bad. Blood Mist. Cooldown 24 seconds. Lucky hit chance is 9. Disperse into a bloody mist, becoming immune for 3 seconds. Immune characters cannot be damaged, and all control impairing effects are removed and prevented. Your movement speed is reduced by 20%, and you periodically deal 1 damage to enemies and heal for 0.5% of your maximum life. That seems quite useful. As Blood Mist, casting the skill that overpowers, reduces the cooldown of Blood Mist by 2 seconds. What's the cooldown then? Ghastly Blood Mist. Blood Mist leaves behind a corpse every 1 second. Now that one would be useful. Dreadful Blood Mist fortifies you. That would be very useful. Getting corpses as a bonus. There is Hemorrhage as well for healing. I obviously want Skeletal Mastery. But I think Blood Mist makes more sense. Well, actually, I'm going to have that on 3. Long cooldown, though. Oh, yeah, it said cooldown 24 seconds. Still, that is a useful get out of jail free card for me. Right. Insatiable hunger. Slay the possessed enemy before it is sacrificed to the devourer.
The daughter of hatred demands blood.
Okay. Gotta take you out. Come on. Nope. Naughty. Oh wow, that's actually reasonably potent. Any more defenders.
I'm low on essence.
Okay, thankfully it isn't you that I need to kill, but that could have been nasty. Oh my lord. So many.
I'm out of essence.
Okay. Take you out quickly then. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Damn it. Oof. That was almost bad. Nope.
Bearer of Lilith's blood, she will have your soul.
He will not. I hope.
I'm out of essence.
Try and grab you. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I did have to go through a couple of my potions for it, though. That was not a bad little fight. Great sword not going to be for me. Yeah, Corpse Explosion would have been pretty amazing there, to be fair. Yeah, I'm very happy to have gotten the mastery on that one as well. Ultra of Lilith. Intelligence has been increased by 2. Wow. That is not a great thing. Oh. Nope. Oh my lord. That was close. That was very nearly dead. Really? Scallywags. Okay then, Plague Bearer, let's take you out. And pop. Woof. That got close. Much closer than I would like. Okay. Now, let's actually have a look at my abilities a second. If I wanted to refund this, the refund is still cheap. And that 24-second cooldown is a little bit long for me to find it useful. Whereas being able to just explode things around me constantly would be very nice. So I think we're going to go with Corpse Explosion instead. Am I being attacked? No. Plain villager. Flat. Okay. Now then, making our way down here will be quite important to get the waypoint. Yeah, I am very much preferring Corpse Explosion to the other one. Huh. Not too bad at all there. Alright. If we have a check on the map, this is just a cellar. So, let's head on down. Frozen Tunnel. Purge the cellar. To be fair, Frozen Tunnel would actually be a pretty good cellar as far as cellars go. The only problem is that tunnels usually lead between one place and another, and you might not want your food to be ending up as someone else's food. No. Uh-oh. Ow. No, let me go. Ah! Oh, I need to remember to use my dodge skills, basically. Like so. Oh, nice. I'll just tank the hits. Thank you. Well, Bony Boys are still definitely doing an amazing job of keeping me alive, at the very least. And there we go. That was actually a really easy tunnel. Oh, rather cellar. I was kind of expecting the dynamic areas to be a little bit more worrisome. Got a bunch of demon hearts out of there. Let's have a look at my inventory. I may have some new things that I want to equip. I mean, life on kill would be nice, but it's going to be hard to compete against the current sword that I've got. Willpower, I think, is better. Yeah, I think willpower is better. We're not going with a magic two-hander. The shield, though, well, that is a good contender. Lose a lot of damage for increased intelligence. Not sure that's a good trade-off. Apparently Xantos was doing the same world event, just in a different world instance. How do the instances work in this, by the way? And yes, the mob density in the real world is crazy high compared to the prologue. Well, you're quite right. We'll definitely grab these, because there's no reason not to. I don't mind about the critical chance going down. There's a huge amount of armor increase, and attack speed is very, very nice too. Chest armor. I mean, I'd lose the lightning resistance, but... I don't know. I think I'll keep the lightning resistance, honestly. Increased dodge chance is not bad, necessarily, but... 1.5% core skill damage. Would be nice, but that cannot compete with my current sword. Now, I lose the damage reduction from distant enemies, but I'll gain more life. I'll gain one more thorn as well. Yeah, sure, we'll grab that. The Wise Boot Blade. Yeah, once again, it can't... Like that +5 to all stats is way too good. There's no way I give up on that. Yeah, Fashion Souls versus Stat Souls, yep. But there is transmogging in this, which is quite nice. Well, actually, we need to assign a skill. Now, to undo this would cost me 1 gold, fair enough. I think we could get hemorrhage. I'm not sure that's really that useful of an ability for me right now. We'll go for Skeleton Mastery. I'm sort of feeling Skeleton Mastery, if I'm perfectly honest. Yeah, let's go for it. Not sure that will affect the current skeletons that I've got, but let's hope that it does. Oh, hi. My lord, these mobs have stupid density. I literally just popped out of there. There are already loads of new ones. My good lord. How fast they respawn. Genuinely kind of wild. There's an event nearby. Sure, let's go do it.
Is someone there?
Play all enemies.
I need more essence.
Okay.
Do you require aid?
My child, all alone in this darkness. Please, help me find my baby.
Okay. Find the level 1 before the time runs out, so I just need to basically hang tight with you the whole time. Let's try and absorb you.
I'm low on essence.
Yes, I am.
Are you still there?
I am still here. I'm not sure if we're going to find them in time at this rate. I basically just got to try and stick with this person the whole way. Okay, I just need everything to die. Nope.
I need more time.
Oof. Gonna lie, this is actually kind of tricky. Oh, I did not find it before the time ran out. Sad, but true. Okay. Ooh. Oh my lord. Oh, I've got to remember that I've got a dodge skill. Trying to not die. Currently. It's quite difficult. And I keep getting frozen. I disapprove. Woof. Ah, not again. Oh, thank goodness. My lord, that is genuinely a bit of a rough one. Oof. I thought that was going to be my first death, if I'm honest with you. Okay, well, we didn't get that one with mastery, but okay. Not the worst. Right, we want to be down here, ultimately. So let's get on our way. No mastery, delete character. I know, right? I think doing that at level was a bit more optimistic than I realized. Yep. Alright, let me have a look at my inventory. Magic wand. Okay, chance. No, I think the 5 stat is still more useful for me with that. Two-handed sword. We'd lose critical strike, 2% damage to distant enemies. We'd gain basic skill damage, which wouldn't be terrible. But no. I think we'll roll with this as is. Another one. The lack of having to identify things is a bit of a weird one there.